In today's video, we're going to look at the 10 most common questions a first-time home buyer has when buying a home. Whether you're thinking about making a move or if you're already in the process, this video should provide you with some answers. Now let's dive in. Question number 1, how much can I afford to spend on a home? This is a crucial question to consider before you start searching for a property. The answer could be easily a 20-minute video. To determine your budget, look closely at your income, expenses, and your existing debts. You can use an online calculator or consult a mortgage provider to get an estimate of the amount you may be eligible to borrow. Now, a couple of considerations. Let's say you're approved for a $400,000 home. Make sure you're comfortable with that payment. Just because a lender says you can qualify for a $400,000 home doesn't mean you should go out there and buy a $400,000 home. Make sure you're comfortable with the payment. The second item is to make sure that you have an emergency fund for when life happens. Question number 2, what is the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval for a mortgage? Pre-qualification is the initial assessment based upon your self-reported financial information, while a pre-approval involves a more rigorous process where a lender verifies all your financial details. Pre-approval carries more weight and can help you stand out from the competition. Question number 3, how much should I save for a down payment? That depends upon your loan program. There is a myth out there that you need 20% down for a down payment, and that's not true. Depending upon your loan type and your credit score, you may be able to qualify for a home with as little as 3% down payment. Now, there's programs out there called for things such as NIFA, which stands for Nebraska Investment Finance Authority, where you can apply for down payment assistance. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you have 3 buckets of money. You're going to need money for a down payment, money for closing costs, and money set aside for reserves. One item to mention, when you write a contract and when the home is accepted, you're going to need to come up with an earnest deposit. The amount of the earnest deposit is negotiable, but typically you'll see somewhere around 1% of the purchase price. Typically, the earnest money is paid when the contract is accepted, and at closing, the earnest deposit will be applied towards the purchase price. Question number 4, what are closing costs and how much should I budget for them? Closing costs include fees for services such as home inspections, appraisals, title insurance, and more. While they can vary, a general estimate is around 2 to 5% of the home's purchase price. It is crucial to account for these costs when you're planning for your budget. Question number 5, what type of mortgage should I consider? Now, you can either have a fixed rate mortgage or an adjustable rate mortgage. A fixed rate mortgage offers stable monthly payments, while an adjustable rate mortgage may have a lower rate at first, only to adjust to a higher rate later on. You also have the choice of a 30-year mortgage or a 15-year mortgage. You're going to want to work with your lender as to which option is best for your situation. Question number 6, how do I find a good real estate agent? Start by seeking recommendations from friends, family, and trusted sources. Look for an agent who specializes in your desired area and who has a good track record. Interview multiple agents, ask about their experience and their approach, and ensure that they understand your needs and your priorities. Question 7, what should I look for in a home inspection? A home inspection is critical to identify any potential issues. Understand, a home inspection is a visual inspection. Pay attention to the condition of the roof, plumbing, electrical systems, the HVAC systems, and the foundation. A home inspection is a snapshot in time, and inspectors are human. A home inspection will decrease the chance of a potential issue, but it will not eliminate an issue completely. Also, don't forget that you can have multiple inspections. You're not limited to just a whole house inspection. For example, you can have an HVAC technician come out and look at the furnace and AC, or you can have a sewer scope inspection for the main sewer line. And in the current environment, many first-time home buyers are waiving the home inspection. Understand the amount of risk that is involved when you do this. And here's a very important point, and not a lot of agents will tell you this, but if you get cold feet, the home inspection is your way out. Many agents don't want you to know this. For example, let's say the home is perfect, but you can still bail because it was contingent upon a home inspection. The contingency does not mean that the home has to have something wrong. So when you waive that home inspection contingency, you're eliminating your way to bail out of the contract if you get cold feet. Question number 8, how long does it typically take to close on a home? The closing process can vary. It usually takes 30 to 45 days to close after your offer is accepted. Several factors can impact your timeline, such as contingencies, financing, and negotiations. Stay in close contact with your agent and your lender to ensure a smooth closing. Question number 9, what are the ongoing costs of homeownership? Aside from your mortgage payment, you'll need to budget for property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and regular maintenance expenses. Now, if you're buying an older home, some existing systems will eventually need to be replaced. Make sure you save some money for those types of items. Question 10, are there any first-time home buyer assistance programs or grants available? Yes, there are. Lenders sometimes have their own program, and in Nebraska, we have a thing called NIFA, which stands for Nebraska Investment Finance Authority. I did a video on NIFA. If you want to check that one out, be sure to check on this video, and you make it a great day.